Happy everything, everyone.
My name's Attorney Kamara Williams.
And I'm Divine Smith.
And we are Smith & Williams Trial Group PLLC located in Orlando, Florida, although we do service all the state of Florida. This video is about estate planning and the importance of estate plan. So Divine, what is estate plan?
An estate plan is basically a specific set of instructions that identify all of your assets and specify how you want them transferred when you pass.
What goes in an estate plan though?
Real estate, money, children, cats, dogs, your animals, your cars, your family heirlooms, your paraphernalia. Literally, an estate plan encompasses everything that you could possibly own, regardless of how major or how minor.
So you might be thinking, well, I'm much too young to have an estate plan, or I don't have enough assets. And as Divine just stated, you do, number one, you are not too young, and you do have enough things to put in an estate plan. So you might be thinking, well, what is the cost of an estate plan? I'm here to tell you, an estate plan is not a one-size-fits-all. It actually is however you may come, that's how much your estate plan may come. So it may be if your estate is less than $100,000, your estate plan will cost based commemorative to that price. If your estate is over $100 million, shout out to Beyonce and Jay-Z.
B, Queen B.
If you guys want to actually have our services, we do welcome that patronage as well. But we want to say that your estate plan obviously would cost a lot more, of course, than somebody who has a little bit less in their estate plan. But all of it is important regardless of the amount that's in your estate.
Right. I tell people all the time, it's not a matter of if you will pass, it's a matter of when. So you need to make sure that your affairs are in order, that they are in alignment with what you want to happen, and that your loved ones have these specific set of instructions so that they aren't arguing or feuding when it comes time to have your homegoing celebration.
So essentially what happens is, and we see it all the time, when families unfortunately have to go through the process of clearing out all the deceased assets and they don't have an established estate plan, it becomes a muck and mire for the family.
Right.
And they actually have to go through a thing called probate, which will be discussed in another video. But probate actually helps designate where your assets are going. So things that are important to you that have such an emotional value or a huge monetary value, it's important to put in an estate plan. So you may think to yourself, well, I may not have a lot of money, but I do have a family heirloom, whether it's a dresser or a pen or something that was passed down that I want to make sure goes on to my beneficiaries. That's why it's important to have an estate plan. And I will tell you also that an estate plan also helps you with your financials. So a lot of times we think to ourselves, we don't have a lot of money, but we have enough to pass on to everybody else. So even if it's a small part to help with your burial expenses or just help just a little incremental to the next generation, it's important.
Right, I totally agree. Again, it's not a matter of how big or how minor your estate is. Everyone has an estate. And to alleviate all confusions, questions, and what have you, you want to make sure that your desires are specifically set out in a manner that is accepted by the statute, by your state statute. And in order to do so, you may need a competent attorney to do that.
So I already know we've already had our New Year's resolutions weeks ago, but I'm asking to add one more thing to your resolution, and that is to have an established estate plan for 2022.
Right. Please contact Smith & Williams because we will help you get your affairs in order. You can contact us at www.swtglaw.com
or 888-SWTGLaw.